All right, so today's for phase one of the talk, guys, we're going to talk about Jonah Hill. As you guys know, it's all over the fucking news. You guys have sent me literally hundreds of DMs talking about this situation. For some of you guys that are wondering, Jonah Hill, actor, we can pull up his picture real quick, Chris, on Wikipedia real fast, just so they know who he is.
He's a fat ass.
Superbad was the movie that I remember him the most from, but he's been in a bunch of them.
Wolf of Wall Street was his best performance. Is that the same guy?
Yes, he was in Wolf of Wall Street, co-leading with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm not gonna let these guys fuck my cousin. If anyone's gonna fuck my cousin, it's gonna be me. That was proper logic. You have a hot cousin? We all got a hot cousin.
What's the one with the
Yeah, here he is right here. This is the actor. For some of you guys that are wondering, right?
Is he a cuck?
Jonah Hill Feldstein.
Jump Street.
Yeah,
Jump Street.
It's an American actor, comedian, and producer. He's known for where am I here? He is known for his comedic roles in films including Superbad, Knocked Up, Get Into the Greek, 21 Jump Street, This Is the End, and 22 Jump Street. And then obviously for his performances in Moneyball, The Wolf of Wall Street, he was nominated for Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. So as you guys know, you look at him, obviously very famous actor. He went viral recently for getting in a discussion with this girl about boundaries. And as you guys, I think he watches Fresh and Fit.
Probably, bro.
Man, the RP is here to stay. I know Destiny hates the RP, the red pill, but guys are waking up, man. And I look at the red pill as nothing more than truth. Destiny probably disagrees with me on this, which is fine. But this is basically him arguing with his girl. It goes, this is a warning to all girls. If your partner is talking to you like this, make an exit plan. Love y'all. Call me if you need an ear. And it goes here, all the posts I removed from my page. Good start. You don't seem to get it, but it's not my place to teach you. I made my boundaries clear. This is Jonah talking to her. Yeah. You refuse to let go of some of them, and you've made that clear, and I hope it makes you happy. So, guys, his girlfriend is basically a surfer. She has a bunch of pictures of herself in scantily clad clothing. Yeah. Showing her body. Yeah, pretty much. And then he goes, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places, and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. Okay, and then is there another part of this?
Yeah, I think there's one more.
Okay, and then another portion of the conversation. She had me agree to paddle away from any man that approached me in the water, no matter his age. I was instructed to say, I'm going to go talk to my boyfriend and then paddle away. That makes me want to go stab someone. Wow, who is this therapist? LOL, what? She was like enabling his possessiveness, isolation, and jealous. Wow, 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 wow. And this is from the Sarah Brady chick. Is that his chick? The Sarah Brady girl?
That was a conversation between, his chick and then another friend of hers.
So basically, guys, sum it up. He doesn't like her pictures on Instagram, doesn't like her being around a bunch of dude friends, and, he has boundaries. And she basically called him a misogynistic narcissist for having this. So
she should meet me, dude.
He made it clear through text what his boundaries were. Yeah. So as a man, you say your boundaries, but
I disagree. I don't think he made it clear because, and you agreed with me. We talked about it earlier, actually, bro. First of all, 90% of human communication is nonverbal. If you're deep in a relationship and you have to text boundaries, that should be autopilot for the dumb bitch. She should know week one, right? You texting boundaries. She needs a software update? Are you kidding? If you're texting boundaries, quit. You lost. The boundaries thing is like week one.
Fair enough. Dustin, what's your take on this?
I think it's crazy that she tried to expose him. I think he's fully within his right to say, like, hey, listen, these are my boundaries. I also think it's a little bit fucking retarded to date a surfer chick that posts pictures on Instagram and expect her not to post any pictures on Instagram as a surfer chick. So, I mean, like, it just seems kind of dumb all around. Like I said, I think he can express his boundaries if he wants. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem like he was doing it in an abusive, controlling way. She's within her right to like, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm going to peace out. But one of the criticisms I have for you guys all the time is if you go and you pick up a girl that acts a certain way and lives a certain lifestyle, she's not going to flip on that in 180.
Yes, she will.
No, she won't.
If you maxed out the trinity
Did she for him?
He didn't max out the trinity of status, network, and looks.
Oh, he's so starring in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not an outfit.
That's
fuck
one.
You. Fuck you.
He's a fat ass. He's a fucking fat ass. Who's going to respect the fat ass?
Whoa, hold on.
So what Zherka's saying is, if you're listening to this program, you're fucking hopeless. Because if you're not as cool as Jonah Hill, who's a fucking, how many A-list fucking Hollywood celebs, A-list fucking motion picture?
I've got bitches in my phone.
You're crazy.
I got bitches.
Crazy.
Hold on, Destiny, hold on.
I can leak screenshots of bitches in my phone who have ditched DJ Khaled, Leonardo DiCaprio to stay with me, and I have all the bitches' passwords.
Hold on.
How many other people in industry those girls fuck?
Guys. Let's just draw attention. He did say that he didn't max out the trinity of aesthetics. He mentioned the looks as well, Destiny. He did mention that.
Yeah. So he looks okay. He's passable.
No, but he's saying like
for
he didn't max out. He has a status, which you're correct about. He has the money, which you're correct about, but Zherka mentioned also the looks. Which,
and I disagree. Does he really have the status when people in Hollywood are at his level, but with six packs? There's different types of status that fuse with looks. So when you're competing for these girls, you're competing with like these fucking ripped or Leonardo.
Yeah, okay, this is like some.
so
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now. I'll just reiterate what I said at the beginning because this is gonna be true for 99% of relationships. I don't know what fantastic delusional coke shit you're on right now, but the reality is, if you meet a girl and she's lived a lifestyle all up until the point where she's met you, she's probably gonna continue to lead that lifestyle. You guys even know this intuitively. It's why you stay away from girls with high body counts. Because if a girl's fucked 20 guys by 20 years old, you don't think she's gonna stop for you, right? You don't think she's gonna stop for you, right? So if a girl's been doing surfing shit, she's been posting pictures, she does like modeling, bikini shit up until 24. I think this girl was. Why the fuck do you think she would instantly turn that off? I think she was like 24, 25.
She looks older.
She might, but I think she was like
Chris,
10.
do a quick fact check for us.
Go
Let us know
check
how old
everything.
she is.
She's ugly too.
I think she was 24, 25. But like,
Okay.
But that's the
Let her finish.
the idea that the girl's going to change up completely as soon as she meets you, probably not going to happen.
Okay, Zherka, go ahead. What's the response to that?
Okay, when I was getting canceled, you're so abusive. You took your ex, the streamer girl, I took her $80,000 worth of trips in 6 months, and I needed the trips for myself. I was losing it after lockdown, but she stayed in a basement for a year. Him and his wife, he never made her do anything. He just adopted that lifestyle, so he doesn't believe you can change someone.
25 years old.
But if Destiny said to Melina, "Now you can't go out anymore," she'd still stay with him.
Chris, pull up her photo real quick.
Because he's got the
No, she would. No shot.
What?
If I told Melina you're going to change your entire fucking lifestyle for me,
if you said no open, she would stay with you.
maybe if I close too, but
can you agree that if someone loves you, they're going to make changes for you? So
No,
ultimately speaking, if she was actually saw him as an option, for example, the top guy, hey, he doesn't like this, or you know what, I'm going to acquiesce to that.
if you're trying to find a real relationship and you want something that's going to work, then in an ideal setting, both of you might be like 90% and you might move 10% for each other. But if you find somebody and you try to get them to change their whole life for you, that's always a recipe for disaster. How many times do you tell girls, like, don't try to change a guy? How many times you find a guy and you say, don't try to pick up a girl in a club, right? Like, there are conventional wisdoms here that you guys all intuitively know this, and I'm sure you've said it in one form or another before. You don't try to find somebody and just change them completely. Like, you just don't do it. It's a recipe for disaster.
Who is higher value, you or Melina?
Who? It depends on to who? To you?
to the world.
It depends on how you measure it. I don't know, man.
I mean, do we get our confidence from internal or
You're
external?
asking. So I have more money, more status, more clout than her, but I'm also like 10 years older than her, right? She's
So that
younger.
doesn't
She's
matter.
a
You're
woman.
not a
She's
girl.
hot as fuck. She's sweet. Like, I don't know. In 10 years, she might be more than me. I don't know.
In 10 years, she's going to be older.
Hold on. Let me
Lower
clarify.
value.
I think, Destiny, I think what he's asking is who has more sexual market value in the open sexual marketplace is what he's asking. Who do you think has more? You or her?
And here we go as well.
And that's the chick. What the fuck? She looks
She's
older than 24.
fucking busted. That's what the fuck $1 billion gets. Leave me in Skid Row, bro. I'll take Toothless any day. That's busted.
Holy. Okay.
Wow.
Did I miss the stream where you guys cried for 30 minutes because was it Jeff Bezos married like a 50-year-old girl? Did you guys get over that one
I
yet?
would cry. If I saw that, I would kill myself.
That wasn't my stream, but it's totally random tangent there. The Jonah Hill thing, I would just want it like, okay, so
Oh yeah, Jonah Hill. That guy.
It seems to me that basically the consensus is, I mean, I think me, Zherka, and Fresh are all in alignment. Like, hey, he exerted his boundaries, fantastic. You agree with it as well, Destiny. Your only thing is you can't get with a surfer girl and expect her to change for you
overnight.
Yeah, and even that's even like I said, like I think you guys have crazy fucking dating standards. But if you're clear with your boundaries, you lay them out. The girl accepts, she accepts. She doesn't, she has the right to walk away. I don't know why you'd blow somebody
We're
up. Over
crazy?
Yeah, of course you're crazy.
Our dating standards
We're
are
the
not
opposite
crazy, bro.
pills. We have to think each other's crazy, right? That's
I don't know, man.
You can think I'm crazy. It's all good.
No, his pill, Adam took it. He didn't like it that much. Now, check it out. I actually disagree because you said he exerted his boundaries. Exerting your boundaries as a high-value male.
He ended it.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Exerting your boundaries as a high-value male means even before this happens, anytime she shows any dissent, any resistance, it's abundance. You have more girls. Go out with the girls and say, hey, look, you're really, really out the door. Look how you're behaving. I've got these girls. And you film yourself with the girls. You go, I'm loyal. We're just partying. But your behavior has set this relationship for failure. That makes her come back to you. But if you say it's over, it's like, what did you invest in the pussy for? You're going to just end it?
Let me say this. I'll give my thing on it, and then we'll start phase 2 here very soon. I think the biggest thing here why this is an issue is that number one, she felt okay to leak private messages between her and him. That's an issue. And then number two is what I've realized just in general with, and Destiny, I'd be happy to hear your take on it. we live in a world now where if a man says anything or does anything that impedes on a woman's ability to exercise some kind of freedom to, solicit other candidates for some kind of courtship, that's considered misogynistic or narcissistic. But all I think it is that you're having the girl respect you as the male. But the thing I've realized is that a lot of women want to behave like they're single while simultaneously having a boyfriend at home. And I think that's inappropriate. If you have a man at home, you should behave as if you have a man at home. And you shouldn't be out or putting yourself out in a certain light where you're trying to attract other potential suitors, because the way men flirt versus the way women flirt are two different things. Men flirt by actually approaching women in general and starting a conversation. Women flirt by just making themselves available. And I think for a woman, it's her job to make herself as least available as possible out of respect for her man. But if you do anything that hurts that, women will call you misogynistic, and men can't have boundaries in 2023.
When Myron says make themselves available, ding, 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 it's a red flag when it's girls' night. Girls' night means our fucking pussy's open.
Real
That's what he's talking about.
Destiny, do you agree with that sentiment, or do you disagree?
I half agree.
Okay.
I think my perspective would be is that I think that sometimes people in life, they'll get in a relationship and they fuck with their boundaries a little bit. They're not good at communicating boundaries. They're not good at doing things that make them comfortable. And then eventually that relationship ends. And sometimes when they go to their next relationship, the pendulum swings a little bit too far, and they're either in guy boss or girl boss mode.
Okay.
Where when the partner puts up a boundary, they're like, no, like, fuck that, like, that's abusive, like, I'm gonna do what I want. And people's minds get a little bit fucked because they're not able to communicate how
I have
they
a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you agree though that male boundaries in general, especially when it comes to women protecting their themselves from getting approached by other men or whatever, that's pretty much frowned upon? Like, men can't be honest with women about, hey, I don't like you having certain pictures up on Instagram, or hey, I don't want you going out on girls' night out. I've noticed that that's almost always shit on, insulted, shamed, guilted to some degree. Like, women want to behave like they're single even when they have a man at home. And if a man draws any attention to that, women will go ahead and shit on him.
I think it super depends on the community. I mean, like, for the people that defended this woman mainly, if you
most
look
people that are on her side,
yeah, but if you look on Twitter and shit, it's a lot of like sex workers and stuff who you could tell are probably want that openness more.
Yeah.
Also, the way that Jonah communicates these boundaries, he does seem like a little bit insecure. Just in the communication style, it probably could have been like the conversation seemed really cold, although that might be your guys' style. So I can understand people being a little bit peeved with him. But
I have a question for you, because you said it's insecure. Wouldn't it be fair to say that you're more secure in a relationship by being honest with a girl and telling her what you like and what you don't like and being willing to walk away versus someone that doesn't say anything at all because you're scared of her walking away?
I mean, for me, if you're scared of like the way...
I would argue the opposite. I think you're more. Yeah.
This is not okay.
I don't mean to stop you there, but I'm saying
no, I'll do it. Because normally I try to make your audience endearing towards me, but I'll go full blue pill tonight. I don't give a fuck. If you're not worried about what your girl wears when she posts on Instagram and shit, chances are you know that you're not shit, and she's gonna walk away to the next dick that walks in the room. If that's how you feel, and you're like, I need you to fucking burqa up, I need you to take down all these pictures. I can't have you posting bikinis when you go surfing. Like, motherfucker, she's gonna cheat on you. She's gonna walk out anyway. She's gonna feel like you're clingy, selfish, insecure. She's gonna not feel it, and eventually shit's gonna anyway. That's how I feel.
Real quick, real quick, all I'm simply saying is that I think in my take on it is a man is far more secure by telling a woman his boundaries and not caring about the outcome versus not telling her his boundaries and being scared of the outcome. Because if I tell a girl, hey, I don't like this, and she can easily say, fuck you, or you're a narcissist, or put you on blast or whatever, I would say you're more secure in being honest and direct and telling her what it is versus being scared like most men are and not putting their boundaries forward. I think you're more secure by being honest.
Sure, but I mean, that's not the only two options, right? There's a third option where it's like, here are some boundaries. Like, you can wear shit. If you want to post booty pictures or whatever the fuck, it's your Instagram, go for it. But if you do step over the line, then I'm going to leave. Like,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, sure. But if the line is like, I don't want you to post pictures in bikinis.
That's literally
and it's
what
like, that's how we found her on Instagram. I mean, it's like, I mean, what do you expect to happen?
So you think the way that you find her is the way that she can continue to go? You don't think she should change for the man?
She could, but not much. That's why I said earlier, like, you can find each other at 90% and then move a little bit like the next 10%. But if you find a girl whose job is like surfing, modeling clothes, posting pictures of herself with bikinis on Instagram, and you find her and you're like, all right, we're going to church tomorrow, babe. Okay, you're fucked. You're setting yourself up for disaster every single time. Like, go to a church, go to a college, go find a different type of woman because it's probably never going to work with her.
That's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
One time, my biggest time they were trying to cancel me, and I recently did this. Sorry, my bad, nigga. But check this out. Look, man, I'm gonna say it, and this might be like harsh, chat. I mean it. I'm attacking you guys and the four men on this table. If the men on this table do not own every password of the hoe they're with, something went psychically wrong in your chromosomal development. It's Are you fucking joking me that we have fucking all of Earth watching us and you don't own her passwords? So people called me out on this. My girlfriend, I start tweeting every Zherka shit. I'm fucking logged in right now. I got all their fucking passwords on everything. I got it week 1. When you're a high value male, what's she gonna do? Walk around, turn on? Oh, actually, I don't want Zherka.
How does a high value male have time to go through the social media feeds?
No, I only have the Twitter.
This is why you're not streaming. This is why you don't work. It's because you're too busy going through the Instagrams of all the fucking girls you're fucking.
And we'll get to that, but I hired someone to do it, but I only have one. The point I'm trying to make is, if you don't have her passwords, you're a fucking cuck, bitch. You know how easy it is to get the passwords? It's the easiest shit on earth. I was doing it before Red Pill existed, when women weren't this bad in 2016. But dude, it's the fucking easiest thing on earth. And give me the passwords or I'm walking. It's that fucking simple. 40 bitches in his Discord would give him the passwords. He knows it, but he's afraid he's gonna get canceled.
Why am I afraid? What do you mean?
Then ask for Melina's passwords.
I don't give a fuck about Melina's passwords.
Scary.
We fuck other people. Why would I care who she's talking to? How the fuck would I care?
It could be emojis and stuff. And hold on, he attacked me for not working. Yeah, I took a break for a while, but I launched Date IQ on my website, the Zherka Official, and we did 55,000 less than 18 hours.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure with a reoccurring fee, this was a smarter move than fucking doing your 9 to 5 streaming retard shit. And really, you need to generate more passive incomes, bro. Like this whole Reddit.
Oh my god! Did I miss the Money Monday with fucking Zherka? Can I get some investments?
Too close.
Oh my god!
All right.